Again, my name is Gabe Zollner. You know, I did a couple of videos recently, and I talked about how our administration is training and equipping the Syrian rebels so they can try to depose Bashar al-Assad, the president of Syria. Well, do you not think that Russia is doing the exact same thing by equipping and supplying the Assad regime with military weapons as well? I have a friend that I've established an email relationship with that's on the ground in Syria, and he had read one of my articles where I had talked about what is going on with our administration as far as the training and the United Nations involved in the training, i.e. France and England. Well, he has personally seen a massive armament that Russia has provided to Assad in the form of what he said is called an Iskadar missile. These missiles travel at 2.3 miles per second. Yeah, there is nothing that anyone can do to prevent being shot out of the air once they've been targeted by one of those missiles. Now, we have weaponry that can be used on a massive scale, and that's the B-2 stealth bomber. I don't know what would happen if a number of these sites, these SAM sites, launched these Iskadar missiles at a B-2. The thought of that is frightening for a whole lot of reasons. What do you think's going on? Does anyone not see that what we're doing is exactly what we did in Vietnam? I've done a number of videos on exactly this topic. We did the exact same thing in Vietnam as we're doing and have been doing in Syria and in Libya. This is completely insane that nobody is doing anything about stopping Obama's madness. That's what it is. It's Obama's madness. He is going to end up destroying the free world if he's allowed to continue. That's what's going to happen. You know, we sit there and we pull a blanket over our heads when we go to bed at night. Well, soon those blankets are going to be on fire. That's what's going to happen. I just finished doing another video, and you know, I suggested we stop trying to get our congressional members to help us because they won't. And I think our last line of possible defense is our governors, our Republican governors. Not all of them. Not governors like Chris Christie, but true Republican governors like Governor Rick Perry. That's our last line of defense. If they can't help us, hopefully God can, because that's all that'll be left for us. There's no stopping what's going to happen. Russia and China, I am firmly convinced, are behind Syria. The United States, England, and France are behind the Syrian rebels. Who are the Syrian rebels? They're the dredges that were dragged up from cesspools throughout the Middle East. That's who the rebels are. Who in their right mind would arm them? Well, I guess the answer is obvious. Obama has never been in his right mind. God help what's left of this country.